How's it going today, YouTube? Well, messing around with this mess here, trying to get the shop closed in a little bit better, and so we can heat it eventually. I have a wood stove out back. Just gotta get this ready to put it here. I'm gonna put it right here. This insulation is not fireproof insulation, so I'm going to leave it out where the wood stove is going to go because I have a feeling it might melt it. So here and here will not have insulation, except for at the top there where I still got to close in the eave. See, I did that there. Wonderful cutting skills. I messed up there. Well, I don't do this shit every day. But, in case if you're wondering what this stuff is that's perforated, it's called liner panel. And it's typically found on like natural gas compressor buildings. I got it from my work, because this stuff obviously was rejected for obvious reasons, and they were just going to throw it away. Plus, it was what was left over also. So they told me I could have it. I got a decent stack of it. It just needs a paint job, which whoop-de-doo. It'll keep it pretty warm in here, I think, between that insulation and double layer of, I know it's got holes in it, I understand that, but it's still gonna reflect a little bit more heat. So I'll show you more of what we got going on here. I had to cut those blocks to fit it into the corner. Then I'm going to take this non-perforated galvanized face sheet. I have a couple more of these. I'm going to put them in the corner again like that. So absolutely no wood is exposed, no wood or foam is exposed to the raw heat of the wood stove. Because I don't want no fires. There's Willie boy. Willie dog. He's helping today, of course. What do you think, buddy? Yeah. Got to make a door yet. Basically, I'm just tired of not having a place to heat up things like the 230 and the lawnmowers, the compressor. You know, it's a nice heated place to work is what I need. What do you think, buddy? You want to sit next to a wood stove? Yeah, you do. All right. Let's see what we can get done. Okay, so again, don't laugh at me. I'm not a pro at doing this. I mean, yeah, I know I said I got this stuff from work and all, but I'm a concrete guy. So when you follow the sheeters, well, when the sheeters follow you around, because they have to, you end up with free tin also, if you ask. So, anyways, if you're wondering about this stuff too, I forgot to mention, yes, it is a soundproofer, and that's why they put this stuff in compressor buildings. It's because the whatever DEP or something, whatever, for noise control, they have to maintain a certain decibel level. So I guess these perforated holes in this tin is it absorbs the sound, I guess. So my neighbors will be happy about that. Somewhat. And I guess the foam insulation will help against sound anyways. I'm not too worried about the sound. That's just a fun fact about this stuff. And as far as where you can get it, I really don't know. I'm just fortunate enough to have acquired it due to my job. I wouldn't be able to tell you the first place to look to get it, though. No clue. Anyways, moving on. Alright, got that done. Now you can see what I was talking about. It's got 3 layers of protection now with the wood stove. And also it'll help reflect heat. It's all dirty and covered in frozen crap right now, but when it warms up, I'll just have to wipe it down. I mean, this stuff was outside anyways when I found it, and all covered in nastiness. And I gotta store it outside here until I'm ready to use it. So, unfortunately, that's what it looks like until I'm ready to use it. Nothing, a little cleaning and a little bit of paint won't fix. But I'm not gonna paint this. I'm gonna leave it galvanized. So, none of the paint will burn off of it. And that should work out really nice. Can't wait to see the wood stove in there. Alright, stay tuned. How can I explain this in terms that you're going to understand, Will? I need another beer. Yes, I do.
What did you have, a few drinks this morning? Huh? I think you did, didn't you?
What are you, Mother Cabrini? You never touch this stuff?
Get in your mouse and get out of here.
Hey, you, let me tell you something, you low-life, lying, four-flushing sack of shit.
Well, started enclosing the top there. Now, I'm going to go on the back side of that and put pink foam up against that part of the eave so it'll, tie in all the ridges there, go across, and then I'll either put a board or some tin up like that on the outside to seal it in better. But for now, we're just trying to get the most cold air out as possible. Keep it out. And the snow. Because when the wind blows, when it's snowing out, like it is right now, the snow comes through there. This is much better sealed off than in last week's video when I was trying to get the 230 going. Like I said, that's the main reason why I'm doing this. And to have a shop that's out of the weather, but so stuff will start and to heat it up and to keep the snow off of it. So, what do you think, Will? What do you think, buddy? Yep, coming down again. I'm going to have to get working on the plow of the 230 here soon. I'm tired of shoveling. Alright, keep watching. Well, it's starting to get dark in here, so I moved the light. It was just hanging on that pole over there, just because I had no better place to put it and couldn't reach those rafters up there. So I moved it there. It's starting to get dark over here, closing in that. So started piecing together the ceiling pieces. Those can be, a bunch of random cut pieces because they're just going to overlap anyways, and they'll help you out, actually, if you're a one-man operation, as opposed to trying to hold the whole sheet up there. So I can't go any further this way because I still got to set the wood stove right here and cut a hole for the pipe to go up through. So we'll do that, and then I think it'll be easier to form around that. as opposed to trying to line up 2 holes for the pipe. But now this is basically 100% ready for the wood stove to sit there, other than I'm going to put a bunch of brick down right there, and possibly a couple of those steel diamond plate drain covers I got. So the wood stove will have a nothing but metal / brick and sand place to set on. I mean, I guess I'm getting at, I don't want any possibility of a fire. So, keep watching. Well, we got that side buttoned up. And still got to close in the eave there and put the insulation behind it, like I said. But, we're making progress. I mean, still got to close in this peak here. That's still letting in a lot of freaking snow. But what do you do? Trying to close in the where the trailer is. I got to cut like angles on that one and slope the roof off to that trailer. That way I can continue to access that trailer from in here. But this is kind of just a thrown together boring video. I mean, I really wanted to make this thing run and go goof off, but that just puts me back another day that I don't have a garage with heat in it that we can build projects in. As soon as we can get this done, then wait till you see the projects that are going to be happening in here. Just to let you know, there is talk of go-karts and go-kart races out back, building a track out back. Of course, this will be the maintenance vehicle, and there'll probably be 4-wheeler madness happening out there. Lawnmower races. So, it's going to be fun. Pulley swapped lawnmower races at that. Pulley swapped lawnmower races. There's going to be a lot of welding and fabricating videos that are going to happen in here. So, definitely stay tuned for that. Sorry this was kind of a boring video, but it's the way it goes sometimes. Next week, hopefully get more progress. Or weekend, I should say. I have a daytime job, so I can't do this during the week, typically. Next weekend, hopefully get this buttoned up to the point where I can throw a tarp from that pole to that pole and heat this part right here. Got to make a door yet. The Camaro, it is under roof, so I mean, I don't have to heat it. It would be nice if I could heat it, but I don't have to. So maybe one day eventually we will, when we enclose all the rest of this stuff here. So in good time. I'm only one guy. So this week was a really good week as far as subscribers go. I can't even tell you how many people had subscribed this week. Awesome. I can't thank you enough.
And that's all I have to say about that.
So, until next time, like, comment, subscribe, Franklin Stein's Garage.